So our next step is to create a path. And we're going to start with a dirt track, but the same rules will apply if you want to do standard streets. So first thing, we're going to go to our backdrop, and we're going to paint a backdrop. I'm going to start off by filling the background with like a green color. I don't know, that looks good. But apparently I have to 3660. And 100. We want to pull this all the way to that corner and all the way to the corner. So now we have our grass field. Our next step is we're going to go to our paintbrush, and we're going to pick like a brown color. There we go. And we are going to make sure our paintbrush is bigger than our car. Nope. So I'm going to undo that. Oh. And we're going to make this, let's try with 30. And we want to pick our brown color, which it lost because of course it did. Control Z. Keep switching tabs. I'm sorry about that. All right. So we want to pick our paintbrush, and we want to set it to a color. No, I don't want to change the background. All right. So I'm going to go back to paintbrush. I'm going to change this color. No. And I'm going to change the color. Good. Now it's not changing. So that looks like a good brown color. Now I'm going to try again. I'm going to set my paintbrush, and I need to be bigger than my car. So let's go about 50, and let's go about 65. Let's try 100. Okay. That's a little small, but I use the undo button. Instead of hitting Control Z, let's go. Okay, this is as big as I can go. So I'm going to build a track. No. Undo, 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 redo. Let's put that. Sucker paintbrush. You know, there's times when the tools even fight me. There's a nice brown color again. And I'm going to start drawing in a track. So I'm going to go like that. We're going to start a hairpin turn around there. Okay. I'm going to widen this out in places a little bit, just give myself a little bit of room to work. So we have our basic track. I now can go back to my code. I'm going to go back to my car. And I'm going to start by putting my car at some sort of starting line. So I'm going to take and place my car. I'm going to orient him. So we're trying to start it. And let's change our starting position to be that starting position. So our starting position was currently negative 180, 0. We're going to go negative 31, 152. And this time I'm not going to change the values. I'm going to pick whatever they are because it's based on my drawing. And I'm going to set my direction to be 0 or 90. So let's take a look and see. So now let's make sure the car works by driving it around the track. Can I do it? Yep. I mean, ooh. Let's try again. So I might change that angle, make that a little bigger, or change how fast I turn by changing our angle. Let's make this 5 degrees and negative 5 degrees. That's gonna make the car steer a little sharper. Nope, it's a little too sharp. So we now have a track built in. The next step is that we need to actually make him handle the track. So let's change our one rule that will make it so it will automatically do it, and that's in our gravity effect right here. So if reverse is off, then do that. We're gonna duplicate, we're gonna pull this block. We're gonna duplicate it. Oh. So if reverse is off, we're going to modify the statement so it's if reverse is off and we're going to sensing is touching color. Ink drop. Okay. Then he's going to slow down by negative 0.75. So let's try driving the car. Okay. Oh, so that needs to be negative. Right now he gets a speed boost for being on there. Let's see if we go 0.65. Right now it's rounding to 0. Okay, so if on the grass I can't get off, so we needed to make this, we need to change how much I accelerate by. Let's change our speed by 1.5. Now if I'm on the grass, I can still reverse off. So the other problem is I can still accelerate, I can accelerate slower in grass, but we should have a lower top speed too. So we're going to change this, which is handled by top speed is handled right here. So we're going to add another one. So if my speed is greater than 10, and not touching, I'm going to pull this chunk off, duplicate it. So if speed is greater than 6 and touching this, set speed to 6. So if I'm touching that, my top speed should be 6 instead of 10. And we can make that penalty bigger by making this like 3 and 3. So now I can race around the track, and the better I drive, the better it should go. So the last thing we're gonna add in the next video is we're gonna add a lap timer and a lap counter. So let's take and end this video.